Hi, my name is Lila Ferber, or the Sawdust Bunny, and today I'm going to carve a 300-pound block of ice. I'm 26 and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, but now my studio's in Portland, Oregon. I started to do ice about 3 years ago. I was in Portland and took a lesson it's called the Iceovation Studio. Realized it was so similar to wood. I mean, you could carve the ice with a chainsaw just like wood, except you could see exactly what you were doing since the ice is see-through. You can see how far down the saw goes, how close you are to making a tunnel through the ice. And the process goes so fast. You can really see in just a very short amount of time how a square goes into a fully formed sculpture. I was introduced to Arbor Tech back at an internship after college at the marble quarries of Vermont. I played with it so much over the summer, and then I finally bought my own. That was the first tool I bought for myself after college. And then over the past 3 or 4 years, I've built up a collection of almost all of the tools. The way I carve is very intuitive. I don't always like to start with a plan. I just like to start carving and see where it goes. Now, for this block of ice, I did have in mind some kind of sea creature. I had like a seahorse, a leafy sea dragon, a jellyfish, something like that in my head. However, I got the ice here. It was positioned horizontally and it was too heavy to move vertically. So I decided, well, maybe I'll carve a more horizontal animal. So I started out with the bunny, but it did get to a point where I needed to take a break and go home because it is strenuous. This is day 2. I turned the bunny vertical. Now I decided I'm going to turn it into a seahorse. This is going to be the head and the nose instead of a bunny ear, and then its body and tail. And I'm going to start with the industrial grinder. It really takes a lot of material away very quickly. Next, I'm going to try the new power carver. I was very curious to see how it worked on ice, and it actually worked very well. The snow kind of avoided hitting my arm and actually went through the tube and around me. I've roughed it out a bit more with the chainsaw. I started a tunnel here where the tail is going to be. Goes all the way through. And then a little wing of the seahorse, or little flipper. And its body, its stomach. So now I'm going to do a bit more detail work. We're done with the power carving unit. We used it to round out the snout some more, round out the wing, kind of round out the tail. Again, it works really nice for rounding and smoothing. The ball gouge is one of my favorite tools, especially for finishing at the end, because it can make a lot of texture and helps go through tunnels. I think I'm finished with my seahorse. You can see how the bunny ear turned into a seahorse snout. And it's got this nice hole through its tail. The ball gouge really helped with this. Look at that. This is a lot of fun. Thank you for watching, everybody. You know what time it is now?
What time?
Smashing time.
Oh, smashing time!
Carving ice is definitely sad because you spend so many hours on a sculpture and it goes away. The fun part is to enjoy them, and smashing them is definitely a huge enjoyment because otherwise they'll just melt or they'll just sit in the freezer